Yo, what's up, non-requesters and energy coordinators? It's your boy Sterling, aka Boyblk, your DJ's favorite DJ, the internet's favorite tall boy. And today we're gonna do like a little quick video. We're gonna talk about my favorite USB sticks. As a DJ, I get asked a lot of questions about starting as a DJ, and I even created my own DJ workshop called Bloom. That helps people get started along that path. But I decided to drop some like fun videos on YouTube for you guys to kind of fill in some of those questions that we maybe don't answer at a Bloom workshop, or something that maybe just something that I've heard recently at a gig that someone just asked me a question. And yeah, so one of those questions is definitely like, are we focused? Are we focused right now? Like, Jesus Christ. One of those questions is definitely, yo, Sterling, what is like the best USB stick to get started with as a DJ, or to use personally if you maybe you've already started and maybe you started out with a USB stick that you just found in your glove compartment or something like that, and you want to know, am I using the best that I can? Is there something else that I could be using that's a lot better than what I'm using now? And I'm here to hopefully help you answer that question. So without further ado, let's get into the video. By the way, this list is in no in particular order. This is just a list. And the reason I say that is because these are one of those things that can be very subjective. Obviously, there are things that are kind of like irresputable, like write speed, like how fast the USB can write, and then obviously like the size, like storage size. Those things are actually numbers and you can compare. But other than that, it really comes down to like, these are just solid ones, you know what I'm saying? Because realistically, when you're DJing, no one is going to be looking at your stick. No one is going to be looking at your stick unless they have some type of like digital cyber brain implant where they can download your set via Bluetooth on their brain or something. Like I said, no in particular order, but the first one is the Samsung USB 3.1 32 gigabyte bar plus USB flash drive. You can find this on Amazon right now for like 30 bucks. You know what I'm saying? 30 buckaroons, 30 doubloons. Pretty good price, honestly. I would honestly, personally, even if you guys are watching this video just because you wanted to see my like pretty little face or whatever, I would pick this USB up just to have an extra one. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I always believe in like having multiple USBs, because thing about it is, nothing is 100%, whether it be the USB or the software you're using, right? You could have Rekordbox, you could have like a Rekordbox playlist exported, like the same exported playlist on like two different USBs, and like one night one could work and one couldn't, and it's just like, that's down to the hardware, but sometimes it's down to the software. So like I said, yeah, this is a great pickup even if you already have a USB. But if you don't have a USB, it's a great start, and it's a great cheap price. And for like 32 gigabytes, you could fit a pretty good amount of music, even if you're doing raw folders. Like, even if you're doing raw folders and you're not doing like a Rekordbox exported set, you can still fit a good amount of music on this USB. So yeah, definitely this one is the first one on the. Also, I'll have all of these linked down below for you guys, so you guys can just jump right over to Amazon and pick it up yourself. It'll be like my affiliate. I think I have like an affiliate link with Amazon. So if you guys click on that link and you go get what I'm talking about in the video, it'll also help out the channel. Okay, next, and yes, I had to get a little closer. What's the problem? What is it, my breast stink? Huh? Get over it. Anyways, next up is the SanDisk 256 gigabyte Extreme Pro USB. This is actually a solid state flash drive. Yo, what's up, editing Sterling here. I actually like this lighting set. This is kind of cool. Damn, I should have shut the whole video like this. Anyways, editing Sterling here. One thing I forgot to say about USBs, as you start to shop around, and maybe you've like looked up a list before yourself, SanDisk is like a big, like, it's big in the DJ community. Most of them are pretty reliable, and most of them have really good read speeds. So I just wanted to add that in as well. SanDisk is generally a good brand to pick up a USB stick for DJing with, which means you're going to get really good read speeds. And from some of you who are just DJs and maybe not as a computer nerd as I am, What that means is that the USB is going to read your data faster. So if you're downloading like a huge like set list off of Rekordbox, this is going to download it faster. For example, like I've had an issue one time where I had to essentially re-download my full set list as like at the venue. Like I was like chilling all week long, right? I had prepared my set list. I was chill as a cucumber, dude. Chill as a cucumber. You know what I'm saying? And I got to the venue a little bit early because one thing I will say, you guys, always show up to your venue, always show up to your gigs early, because if there's one thing about DJing is that if anything can go wrong, it absolutely will. So I showed up to my gig a little bit early, plugged my USB in, and all of my files on that USB for some reason were corrupted. And I then had to re-download my full, I think it was like a long form set, so I was playing like 4 hours, so I maybe had about like 800 to 1,000 songs on that set list, just because like I'm an over preparer when it comes to my sets. But I had like at least 1,000 songs on that set list, and I had to re-download the whole set 30 minutes like before I started the show. And because I actually had a USB, I actually had this USB right here, this one right here, and I the reason I don't have this one on the list is because this is the reason I don't have this one on the list, actually, because I've learned something. When it comes to USBs, you want to have as little components as possible. When I bought this is the Samsung 256 gigabyte like C-type USB, and it used to have like a thing in the back like this. This is not the original. They used to have a thing in the back where you could take this off. It would be like an adapter for like a USB-B, like a regular USB-C type. And I lost it one night at a gig because I got super drunk and didn't put it together. And I was without like pretty much a majority of my music for a month or like 2 months because of this. So this is the reason why this USB is not on the list, because I do not recommend USBs that are like, I don't recommend USB sticks that are not just one part. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for example, I was on this, and it does have a great read speed because it's like a C-type USB, and that's what I was talking about it. It has like a great read speed, so I was able to get it done within the time and then play my set list, because I still had the key points and stuff already set on Rekordbox, so I just had to export it. But if I had a regular, not a 3.0 USB, the read speed would have probably taken, I don't say double the time, but it would have been noticeably, and I definitely would have been sweating a lot harder than I was. So this is really good. One, because it's a lot of space. It's 256 gigabytes, which is the same as that one, and I was able to like fit my master list of house music, which is like a lot of songs, as well as like several set divided folders on there as well. So this is actually a really good one. It is $60, but it seems like it's worth the price. And the more I look at it, the more I actually want to pick one up for myself, just because. Okay, so I actually literally just ordered that last USB I was talking about on Amazon right now. So like I said, all of the links will be down there for you guys if you guys want to pick one up as well. Now this one I put on the list just for the clumsy cuties. You know what I'm saying? This to me is kind of overkill. It's kind of an overkill USB. Even though I'm a big Corsair fan. Like, don't get me wrong. These are Corsair that I have on right now. But I'm a big Corsair fan when it comes to PC parts. So whenever I'm able to talk about Corsair, when I'm talking about DJing stuff, I could not pass it up. But this is the Corsair CMF SS3B 512 gigabyte flash drive Survivor Stealth 3.0 flash drive. It seems like a USB flash drive with an OtterBox. And so if you're one of those DJs, for some reason you're just like insanely clumsy and you drop your USB, or you get drinks all on it and stuff, I think this is actually, yeah, sealed tight to waterproof up to 200 meters, so it'll definitely survive an espresso martini for sure. Protection from vibration or impact damage. So if you get that one song request and you just feel like pegging somebody in the back of the head as they walk away, this will survive. This will survive that as well. Let's see, faster speed to the newest systems and enjoy full support of older systems. Yeah, that 3.0 is like kind of what I was talking about. If you can get a USB, and I'm pretty sure most of these that I talk about in this video are 3.0. If you get a USB with 3.0, that write speed, you may not always be able to like tell the difference, but I promise you that when it matters, like it'll matter for sure. But yeah, like I said, I added this one just because I thought it was funny. I thought it was kind of goofy. I would personally never buy this USB, especially at a price tag of like $120. But if you really feel like you're just that super goofy character and you need to protect your USB, you gotta protect your music. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna judge. If you buy this USB, just don't tell me. Just don't tell me. But I will not judge if I see you with this plugged in on some CDJs. But yeah, gang, that about wraps it up. Like I said, it was a pretty short video. I like these kind of short videos, just like talking about DJ equipment. And I don't know, maybe I'll reach out to some people and do like some reviews on this channel as well. I may do like a headphone recommendation video. If you guys want a headphone recommendation video, let me know in the comments down below. These are not the headphones I use to DJ. These are literally my computer headphones, and I really also like the way the mic sounds on this headset, so that's why I like to use it for videos. I don't know, it just has like that, I don't know, it's clear but a little gritty. I don't know, I like it. Anyways, if you guys want a headphone recommendation video, let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you guys have like a favorite USB that I didn't name in this video, let me know in the comments down below. I want to know what you guys are using in the booth. Like, what are you guys using behind the booth? And like, what are some cool USBs that maybe, you know, I didn't recommend on this video. But like I said, these are my recommendations. There's no specific order in this list, and also, like I said, it's my personal opinion. So if you don't like these USBs, I don't know what to tell you. Buy another one. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. But yeah, if you guys do buy any of these and you do enjoy them, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.